Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm here this morning just to talk about conversations. So I know that a lot of men, we think that whenever a woman's coming at us, she complaining. I know that a lot of women, when you think that your man is coming at you and telling you something, you think that he complaining, or they want to debate. I'm open for feedback, so feel free to give me input and feedback however you feel free or see fit. But for the most part, all I have to say about this topic is that every time somebody's talking to you, that doesn't mean that they're trying to debate. Everyone has feelings. And if that person's willing enough to consider their own feelings, sit down, calmly express that to you, be open-minded about it. Not every conversation or, hey babe, can I talk about something, or hey, can you hear me out for a second? It's gonna be a debate. Sometimes those can be true emotions about how somebody feels about things, you know? And I ain't knocking anybody, because depending on how you're raised and how you're brought up, it may just be in your anatomy to think that way. But we need to nip this thing in the bud as a whole, as a unit, to where every time you go communicate with each other, the opposite sex thinks it's a debate. Let's nip that in the bud right now, because not every conversation has to be a debate. You can listen to each other, you can understand each other, you can come to a conclusion. Excuse me for being so straight up about it, but bruh, if your lady tell you she don't like something over and over and over, and she grabbing you and she touching you, she holding your hand, and she's expressing how she's feeling, you should probably listen before that grabbing, touching, holding hands and expressing how you're feeling turns into screaming and yelling. Same thing vice versa. If your man's sitting down, holding your hand, telling you we love you, telling you how I feel about certain things, sometimes you should really listen to that, because it's not always set up to a debate. Some of us really do have true emotions, and we would rather sit down and come to conclusions before we argue, debate, and get worked up. That just may be me about it. And excuse me if I have a bad viewpoint on it, but I just rolled up. Give me feedback on what I just said, please, somebody. Because I'm lost on it, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think everybody trying to debate with me. A lot of times everybody think I'm trying to debate with them, but it's not the case. One love, block feed, give me feedback.